Welcome to DeadWax.
Welcome, everybody.
We have with us the amazing Mike Andrews. We're going to be listening to Neil Young's Here We Are in the Years, and then a song Black Sheep from Walk Hard, which Mike wrote the music for. Shall we dive right in and listen? Actually, let me give a quick bio for those who might not be familiar with the full scope of the genius of Mike Andrews. Mike Andrews, also known as Elgin Park, is a Los Angeles-based musician, producer, and film composer. He's had a prolific career scoring films and TV shows, including soundtracks from Freaks and Geeks, Donnie Darko, Walk Hard, Bridesmaids, and many, many, many more. He has released several solo albums, which are amazing, such as Hand on a String in 2006 and Spilling a Rainbow in 2012. Beyond scoring in his band Grey Boy All-Stars, he also has several production credits and co-writes for various artists. I don't even know how to think about the entirety of your career so far. You've been so prolific. It's so amazing and inspiring. Thanks. And I'm so happy to have you here.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks
talking
for having
to
me.
us. Let's listen to this Neil Young song.
Are we gonna listen to the whole thing right now?
We're gonna listen to the whole fucking thing.
It's so good.
Here we go.
Let's listen to it.
Time itself is bought and sold, spreading fear of growing old, contains 1,000 foolish games that we play.
Forget it. I'm done. I don't want to make music anymore.
Wow.
Or I want to make music right now.
Right.
One of the two. I can't figure it out.
Both at the same
Wait,
time.
so what do you love about that? Like, how do you,
what do I love about that?
Where do you start?
Okay, well, God, okay. I mean, immediately he just starts the thing and you're like somewhere else, right? I was, like I said, just shows up. It's humble. It's transportive. It's pedestrian. It's like, it just levitates. It's epic, and it's like everything all at once, you know? It's completely natural and also completely absurd. The lyrics don't mean anything, and they also mean everything, you know? It's just so good. It's so good. I was just looking at the lyrics, and I was just looking at the last line right before it was like lives become careers, you know, just the thinking about that idea, lives become careers. Well, that's exactly where we are now. Like, people are turning their lives into commerce, you know, just like where we are. I mean, it's been that way for a while, but just like in 1968, was it that way? I don't think so. You know, the guy is just prophetic and
How
incredible.
old was this? Was his first record, released in 1968. I wonder how old he was. But yeah, he's kind of one of these guys who's always been an old man.
Yeah.
At least in my eyes. He just seems so prophetic, like you said, and wise and nothing to prove. My entry point to Neil Young was Harvest and
It's
Harvest
just
Moon.
incredible. Me too.
And it's crazy to hear his first record and where he was, specifically with regard to, like, to me, he is such a master of simplicity. Like, when I think of, like, perfectly simple and concise, brilliant songwriters, he's maybe the top.
Yeah.
But he didn't start that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, who knows, like, where his head was. But it does, this record, as I was coming over, I listened to this song and then just let it play for the next few songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I should have chose that song.
Yeah.
You know, like, the whole record is so ambitious.
Yes, it's ambitious and adventurous, like harmonically adventurous. I wonder what like hearing this, what do you think his influences were at the time? Must have
it's
been
hard to tell.
Beatles.
Yeah, Beatles, sure. Beatles.
Beach Boys?
Probably Burt Bacharach, Beach
Right.
Boys.
Oh, Burt Bacharach. I hear that.
Yeah.
in there,
Yeah.
The phrasing, the extended phrases, and then the modulations, and then comes
and
comes
time
back
signature changes, and like
Yeah, that's
and
super.
having the music follow the story, like it's sort of like scene changes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's really cool. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's funny. What were we talking about? I have a little bit of a story about this record, and I checked today to see who engineered it. And although he didn't engineer it, he was definitely around Sunset Sound at the time, and this record was made at Sunset Sound and Wally Hyder's place, which I think is, I'm not sure what the name of it was. I think it was maybe, I'm not sure. But
It was produced by Dave Briggs.
yeah. Yeah, but who went on? I think Briggs stayed with him for a while and did like the next record, which is it's the one right before Harvest. I'm spacing on it right now, but
After the Gold Rush?
After the Gold Rush, that's right.
Yeah.
I think
also one of my favorite
that's
records
ridiculous.
of all
It's
time.
so good. I can't even decide which one's the best.
Yeah.
Right?
Can we talk a little bit about? I want to hear, Mike, how like this harmony is so wandering, and you're right. It follows the arc of the story, but it's very unexpected harmonically. There, like even the harmonic rhythm, the wrong chords happen at certain times, right?
Yeah.
And when you think it's going to resolve, it doesn't. It extends, etc. One thing about like your solo records is I feel like you're very good at wandering harmony. You use like, your chords and phrases will also extend. What do you think? How does Neil do that, but not let it be about that, right? Because it's not about the harmony. When you hear this song, it
just
still
feels like
really
a whole
good.
thing, right?
So like, how is he and how are you able to kind of use?
I think
wandering
it's
harmony?
just trying to stay honest with the song and not being I mean, the music's there, and music is important, but without the song having like, and his songs, and the thing that I love about him, and maybe that I've probably stole from him or at least been influenced by him, is that like songs don't necessarily have to mean anything. They just have to have a feeling, and whatever you're saying has to tell you like that the person delivering the story is having a feeling, and they're trying to like communicate that feeling in the only way they know how, which is just being in the moment and expressing themselves honestly. I don't know, there's something about his music. It's like you don't ever question his intent. It's not like, oh, this song is a banger, or this song is a hit, or this thing. It's just like, I gotta write a song right now, and this is what it is, and it means something to me, and I'm gonna just deliver it because it's meaningful to me, and hopefully it'll capture something that people can relate to.
It also does feel cinematic, right? Like it could be the soundtrack of a thing that's happening in front of our eyes.
So cinematic.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. It
Yeah,
really
it's
is.
like the soundtrack to like a montage, like a Western montage in the 60s. Almost feels like Scorsesean.
Can we hear like 10 seconds of it? Like what movie's
They
playing?
can relax and watch the sun. rise
Coen Brothers.
Yes, it's a Coen Brothers movie. Yeah.
things they've
Gosh.
done.
Well, it's like, maybe like at this time, maybe it's like Zabriskie Point or like one of those early Robert Altman movies, or one of those, there was that sort of like Western thing going on in LA in the 70s, obviously, that was like, what was it? It was like Peter Fonda and my friend Eric Johnson is obsessed with this era. It's sort of the same.
Eric
era.
Johnson, guitar player?
No. Eric Johnson, the artist.
Fruit Bats.
Eric Ernest Johnson. No, again, second.
Another Eric
A
Johnson.
third one. He's an artist and a poet, and he's one of my besties. But he's obsessed with the sort of that era in LA where people were riding around on Harleys and sort of, it's sort of that's Zabriskie Point. Or the Head, or whatever. You guys watched The Head before?
No, what's that?
The Monkeys movie
Oh,
called
no.
The Head. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Is it a doc of the monkeys?
It's sort of like the monkeys taking control of their of who they are, and it's sort of like monkeys, monkeys rebellion vibes. It's insane. It's worth watching.
Cool.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the song. I mean, this song feels like it is about something, right? It's less enigmatic than Neil can be,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Let me bust the lyrics. You guys are looking at the lyrics on your thing.
I pulled up the lyrics. Now that the holidays have come, they can relax and watch the sun rise above all the beautiful things they've done. Go to the country, take the dog,
That's
look
obvious.
at the sky without the smog, see the world laugh at the farmers feeding hogs, and eat hot dogs.
That is such an insane line to me. When it comes in with hot dogs, it's like so bizarre and perfect and noticeable, and
He's just telling the truth. It's
Yeah.
just so simple. Like, he's not looking to write poetry.
Right.
He's just like, I'm gonna just gonna go eat some hot dogs.
Right.
It's just the shit.
What a pity that the people from the city can't relate to the slower things that the country brings.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. That's really what the song's about, right there, right?
Yep. But yet I would need another listener to remember all of the different sections, right?
Yeah.
Could you spell out the form?
No.
It seems like
I don't even need to remember it. I'll just want to listen to it again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
I've never learned the song. I've never learned the song.
That is the feeling I get as well. Is like I just want to listen to that song again. It's such a nice ride.
It is. It's so cool. I think Jack Nietzsche ended up writing I think that Jack Nietzsche did the arrangement for A Man Needs a Maid, which is also was top contender. But I think he was hanging out with that group of people, and I think that maybe he was influenced by him as well. And is it now listening to it just now? Is that like a synthesizer or is that a French horn?
It sounded like a synthesizer.
It does, right?
It sounded
it's
like
weird. What is
Neil
it?
got a synth.
Let's hear that.
Time itself is born and so
No, it's not this section.
wait, where is it?
planning trips to where the show
We're back.
Wait, where is it?
Almost. See, that's you just get lost in it. Where
Yeah.
are you? It's like a
find
maze.
it. Yeah.
We're on a
amazing.
circle of forest journey now, and then we've landed somewhere.
time itself is
That
born
tone
and
is
so
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Also,
fear of growing old contained.
I mean, it's infinitely unfolding is what it feels like.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around the structure, and I just stop trying.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like there's no coming back, right?
Yes.
You're just like, I'm going to go here and here. And it's interesting because just like fast forwarding into the world of film score, like as a film score person coming from a song, being a song person originally, there's this like sort of like inertia back to a verse or back to a chorus. You're constantly like, oh, then I go back to the thing. I've had to break that habit, over and over again.
yeah, the
and
urge to repeat.
the urge to go back.
And that personifies the lyric so well. Pete, what a pity that people from the city can't relate to the slower things that the country brings. It's like, stop trying to go back. Enjoy the ride, motherfucker.
That's right.
We're
That's
going
right.
through the hills of the country, and you're seeing this town go by and this town go by. It's like, it's almost like, stop longing for the commute to work and back. It's like, enjoy the carriage ride out to the country.
Yeah.
Can we?
What if we did take a little tour through the genius of Neil Young? What if we listened to A Man Needs a Maid?
A Man Needs a Maid is great. Let's listen to it.
Here we go.
I mean, would he get canceled maybe now for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to get your take on this.
Let's listen to it.
Yeah. We're in a movie for sure.
Yeah. It's Jack Nietzsche, I believe.
Wow.
I can see the helicopter shot over the city. You know, it's a little shaky, 1980 camera. You know.
That change when life and love turn strange and cold.
This is it right here. This is all life summed up right here. Ready?
To give a love, you gotta live a love. To live a love.
Holy shit, man.
That's pretty insane, right? That's
What?
why he's the greatest, one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Why? Why is he one of the greatest songwriters of all time? What about that?
I mean, I don't know. There's something that's so crazy. Like, like Pavarotti could sing that song. You know what I mean? Like, it's got so much grandeur, and he's singing it like in such. His voice is so. He's so human. You know.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
so
like,
small.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Even in the mix,
His
he's
mix,
small.
yeah, that's
Yeah, and no compression or minimal. It's like it's very open and raw and
vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah.
Yeah.
There was I was going to say earlier, Bruce Botnick, and I don't mean to call him out, but you know, Bruce was an engineer. He worked on the Randy Newman records. He worked with Van Dyke early on, and I met him through Van Dyke. And I'm always pressing guys, the older folks, for stories and things, and he was saying that like the word when Neil was making this record was kind of like Neil's making a solo record, and it was kind of like, you know, because there's like he's gonna sing, you know, this is gonna be his solo thing, and it was kind of weird that, you know, it was cool, like maybe he was cool in the context of other harmonies, but he was gonna do his own thing was kind of like a weird thing, and people were kind of skeptical about it.
Right.
So maybe that's why that record, you know, the first record is kind of just like, oh yeah, you feeling that maybe I can't do this, you know? Well, here it is.
Yeah. This is, I mean, I can see how this follows from that first song. We have quite a journey here. I mean, there's two verses, there's a chorus, and then there's a bridge. And then there's another bridge. And then there's a verse and a chorus. And to me, what I think is the Easter egg of the song, I think what tells us what the song is about, the key is this line, "When will I see you again?" Mm-hmm. I'm curious how you guys interpret this lyric.
Well, after he says, you know, what is it, to live a love you gotta be part of, you know, and he's like, you know, so basically maybe, you know, you have to like just be with someone to be able to feel love, you know.
Right.
So
right,
he's
because,
like, okay, so when am I going to see you again? You know, it could
So-
just be, that could have been like the simple seed of the idea. Who knows?
So yeah, that's how I take it is, you know, he's saying my life is changing in so many ways. He's been making records, he's been touring, he's experiencing success, and now he's to me, like, I think I just need a maid. I just need
Right.
the implication of that is like I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want to fall in love.
Right.
I think I just need someone to come and keep my house clean and make my meals
and then go away.
I don't want connection.
Right.
And then it's hard to make that change when life and love turn strange. Maybe that's him struggling with
Fame or whatever.
Fame
it is.
or success.
I mean, I think at
yeah.
this point, I not to like mix up a timeline, but I think at this point, like he was like living in, like had bought a house in Malibu or something. I would love to talk to him about it because it's because I've seen, who's the famous photographer that shot Crosby, Stills and Nash. He lives in L.A. He shot The Doors. I forget his name, but he has, I follow him on Instagram, and he had something where it's like, this is right when Neil bought his house in Malibu, and it was sort of like, it was before Harvest, I think.
Henry Diltz.
This could have, what's that?
Henry Diltz.
Yeah, Henry Diltz. That's right, Henry Diltz. And I don't know, just all these fragments. That's what's so great about Neil. Like you can like assemble his life and his songs, juxtapose them in time, and sort of make a human
Right.
that you kind of think that he is, because he's mysterious as hell, and like that's so valuable. Like that's so valuable. The mystery of an artist is so valuable
and
that's
lost.
Really,
Who can get away with that anymore?
It's completely lost.
So to give a love to, this is sort of like the revelation to me. To give a love, you got to live a love. To live a love, you have to be part of.
Yeah.
So he's sort of, and then he says, "When will I see you again?" To me, which is like the reveal that like, oh, there's someone that he's sort of debating like whether or not to get close to.
Right. And as much as he's like, I just need a maid, I don't need to be connected.
Exactly.
Then he's like, by the time he's at the end of the middle of the song, he's like, when am I going to see you again? Sort of like, I'm not going to call her, I'm not going to do it. And then you're like, hey, how's it going? What are you up to?
Yeah.
You know?
It's the unreliable narrator thing. It's the, let me tell you, a man needs a maid.
Yeah.
And then, when am I going to see you again? And
Yeah.
it's like, he's,
Cool.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's,
And the
it's,
patience to like, to use 3/4 of the song to get there. Like it really,
Yeah.
it's patient and generous to the listener. Like it
Yes,
expects
good
a
way.
lot of the listener.
Right.
This
yeah.
is not a pop, like, you know, get
But
in
that's
and get
this
out.
song on the record, though. What other? I mean, you know, there's other songs on the record that kind of give you more immediate feeling. This is kind of the epic, right? This is the biggest song on the record.
Yeah.
You know, grand scope.
Yeah, epic is the right word. We're going to keep talking to Mike over on our Patreon. It's free to join. There's no payment required to hear the rest of the conversation about Neil Young. Go to patreon.com/scarypockets to join as a free member. Again, you do not need to pay to hear the rest of this conversation. We'll see you over there. I want to talk about Tony Berg. I have to give credit for showing me this next song, but this is, I think, and Tony thinks, is the greatest live recording of all time. And it's a Neil Young song and a Neil Young performance, and we're going to listen to it over on Patreon. We'll see you there.